Look at me do a cartwheel. Will you stay? Will you stay? Oh, yes! Honestly, today is World Water Day, but the only thing on my mind is all things Power Rangers. Hi, everybody. This is Miss Buttas, and today we finally got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always trailer, and so I will be watching it as a big Power Ranger fan, as you could see here. This is 30 years in the making, all right? 30 years of this beautiful, beautiful Power Ranger franchise that I've grown up with. It has shaped me as an individual. I have been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I'm not 30 years old or anything like that. Not to say that 30 is old. Whoa. It's not old at all. That felt kind of rude. Even though it's the 30-year anniversary, there's a tons of fans like myself who are not yet 30 who are super stoked and excited for this to be going on. I'm going to go ahead and read the little tidbit they gave us. It says, the Rangers come face to face with a familiar threat from the past. In the midst of a global crisis, they are called on once again to be heroes the world needs. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and watch the trailer for the first time, and I thought that because I've been waiting for it for so long, it would make perfect sense for me to record my reaction to it because why not? Here goes. Okay.
After all these years, I found a new buddy.
Oh.
No, it can't be.
Yay.
It's time for revenge.
Oof. So she's got like robot face. Okay.
Oh, Mom.
We're yellowless.
Destroy her.
This is Ranger business, okay?
Let us sort this out. Rita's creating a time portal.
Before Zorda makes you Ranger.
We gotta make sure Rita isn't hurt anybody else.
Oh boy.
Get to your assigned station.
Fedora Protocol.
Once a ranger?
Always a Ranger.
Oh, yay! Okay.
You wanna fight?
I sure do. A Mighty Morphin reunion. Oh, I saw Aisha. Hell yeah, 30 years in the making.
Messing with this place is a big mistake.
The juice bar!
Don't worry, you saved the world before.
Don't worry, we saved the world before. It takes us several seasons to do so, but we do it. Okay, Netflix. Okay, Netflix. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, so that was that. I'm excited. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I have the opposite of a soft spot for Catherine Sutherland. I have like the opposite of a soft spot for her where I grew up my childhood just disliking her greatly. But now I met her at Morphicon and I'm an adult now, so I know that she and Kat's character isn't terrible, you know, like a gymnastic sabotaging hussy anymore. So I'm happy to see her in this. I know it, you know, personally I would rather see, you know, Amy Jo Johnson or Amy Jo Johnson as the Pink Ranger, but I will take what I can get. And I see David's back. I see Walter is back. Steve is back. I can't not address the fact that we won't have Jason David Frank in this, which is a huge bummer. But I think, if anything, this project is going to bring his legacy even more so. I hope they intertwine it somehow. I also see that they're going to be having Trini involved. It looked like they killed her immediately, so that makes sense because they can't have the actress. But I want to know whose daughter she is. Like, I want to know who's the other half of that couple. Like, did Trini have a child with just a civilian, a rando, or did we get some freaking canon couple reproducing stuff? Because that I need clarity on now. I saw Aisha in the background there. Who was with her in that? Oh, okay. I see. I saw. I backed it up. So we got both Johnny and Karen to be in it. So we have Adam and Aisha in, it looked like they were wearing SPD uniforms. So I hope that we get to see this taking place in SPD timeline or even pre-SPD timeline that like later on becomes, you know, the Space Patrol Delta. I don't know. I'm kind of wishy-washy with that timeline. I'll probably make a video about it or something sometime. But for now, we got a lot. I'm gonna break this apart. Let's break it down. So point number one I'd like to point out is the Rita Repulsa voice is way off. I immediately for like all of the huge Power Ranger fans, I can immediately see them hearing that and just being like, who is that? What kind of voice is that? It is you could really kind of tell that someone's doing just like an impression, but still it's cool because this Rita Repulsa is different. She has a whole new body. Therefore, of course she would have a different voice. So that gets a pass. Moving on. So that's what's gonna, don't do this to me. Don't do this. Don't do this to me, Netflix. You see that? Did you guys see that? Do I need to go back? So what they're trying to make me feel, because let's back. Oh no, Tommy! I'm really excited making this video because it's making me realize how much I really like Power Rangers and how much into the fandom I really was when I was younger, and now kind of not so much, but like still in it. There were a lot of Trini and Billy shippers, and of course with I was like with Billy being gay and all, but like that's not Billy's character is or is not that was never confirmed, so we can't be like, oh, just because the actor came out doesn't mean that Billy is gay. Anyway, all of this to say, there are a lot of Billy Trini shippers, myself included, who would really love to see them get together. And from what it seems like in this trailer, it looks like Billy was in trouble and Trini made a decision to jump in front of whatever blast was heading towards Billy and or whatever other teammate, which is such a Trini move. Such a Trini move. I assume she's going to fly off a cliff and die. You know, that seems like what's going to happen. I am not ready for it. I hope that they do some sort of job of explaining to us how Trini got back into this. I want to know how they got back into their suits. Where are they? Did they just keep their power coins? No, I don't think they could do that. I don't think so. Could you imagine if you had to like either keep your power coin or give it to the next generation so that they could keep on fighting and you're just like, you know what? No, I'm going to keep this. Thank you. And you just like keep it on your desk. Oh my God. Just the look on Zach's face. Devastating. Okay. So Trini's dead. Trini's extra dead. She killed Mom. We gotta destroy her. Facts. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, okay. Here's, I guess I'm just being an asshole because all of the voices besides the human people just sound off. Like the Alpha 5 sounds off. Rita Repulsa sounds off, but you know, it's Netflix, so maybe they just couldn't do they couldn't do better, but whatever. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to have a moment. We're going to have a Rocky and Cat moment where they're going to come in and get their morphers. So maybe they'll explain how anybody has morphers in the first place during that part. And so I wanted to pause here because this could be one or two scenes. This could be from the opening where we're going to lose. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. That's okay. Whatever. I'm circling the Yellow Ranger. This could be from the opening scene where we see them fighting and then Trini's going to, you know, sacrifice herself and die. Or it could be at the end where I assume Aisha's probably going to get her uniform back on and maybe be the new Yellow Ranger. And then Adam might also suit back up and be the Black Ranger in this. Oh no! I'm disgusting. I'm disgusting. Adam can't be the Black Ranger because Zach is there. Okay, so then I'm convinced that this scene is the opening scene. It's not who we think. And you know, 30 years in the making, yes. But I'm wondering if they're gonna have Goldar, if the 30-year reunion also counts for our villains. Yeah, like she's like, I got a new body. Does Goldar have a new body? Did Zed get a new body? My favorite villain ever in the Power Ranger franchise, Ivan Ooze. That would be sexy. I know it's not gonna happen at all, but a girl can dream. Ooh, Rita's gonna fight herself. Let's go, girl. Okay. Okay, so then I have two more grievances and then I'll be done. Two more grievances, but like just everyone understand that I am beyond stoked for this to be happening, whether or not it's Netflix or not. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make it a big deal out of it. But two things. One, show me more of the juice bar. You know, don't just show me the little outlines of the lights and tell me that that's the juice bar. Show me the sign that says the juice bar, okay? And then number two, give me the peas. If we're going to go, if so this is the 30-year anniversary, and this is probably me nitpicking because I'm allowed to nitpick, and I'm allowed to nitpick because I have a lunchbox with the Power Rangers on it. So I have credentials. If we're going to go for the 30-year reunion, 30-year anniversary of this huge franchise, and we're going to go all the way back to Rita Repulsa, who was the first villain, and with her first, henchman, what did they have on their chests? A big old P. A big old P for what? Putties. And they are putties. We see them here. I hope they make the like noise. Put that on a loop. I really hope that they do make those noises, and I hope that they move the way that they moved back in the day. And these putties have no P's. They're P-less. Not a P could be found. And I think that's a really missed opportunity, a very subtle thing that they could have done to really, really, really like nod at the OGs. Just, I don't know. It's just a missed opportunity that I wish that they had been paying attention to the details of that, because if we're going to go as far back and celebrate the 30-year anniversary this way, then really go for it. Give us a new Rita, but then give us old putties. That would be kind of cool to balance out the fact that we have a new Rita and a new look for Rita by giving us familiarity with how the older putties looked. And maybe that's just a personal preference for me, because growing up, I always loved the putties with the P on them, because, they would get hit in the P and then they would do the little pose and then disappear. And in my head, I'm always, when you're like, oh, I'm probably going to get into a fight. I need to be prepared to fight somebody at all times. No, just me. But in my head, whenever I'm thinking about needing to fight someone, I'm always like, hit him in the P, hit him in the P. And that's from watching Power Rangers. And that is, you hit him in the P and that's all good. And for this, they don't have the P. And again, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I really wish that they had that. Alpha 5 looks cool, sounds weird. Like I said before, Alpha 5 sounds weird. But maybe it's Alpha 5's son or something like that. That'd be kind of cool, right? Alpha 5 having like a son, like a baby who just grew up, but then, no, that's getting weird. I was going to say that the baby Alpha then takes over Alpha's body. So it's the same Alpha that we know, but then it's just younger. But then that just felt, what is it called when you kill your parents? Besides murder? All that to say, Rita sounds weird, not gonna lie. Like, Rita sounds weird. The putties don't have the P's, and Alpha also sounds weird. But I chalk that up to just Netflix having to cast whoever they casted for those voice actors. And I blame the costume department. I'm just kidding. I blame global warming for the fact that the putties don't have a P. And there's still time, maybe. Maybe later on they'll fix it, and maybe we'll get some other putties or something like that. So I'm reading the plot of the trailer, and it says, pretty silly stuff. Original villain Rita Repulsa is back in a robot body. We sure did see that robot body and heard that robot voice. With a plan to go back in time and take out Power Rangers before they become Rangers, Billy, Zach, Rocky, and Kat have to go back there and stop her. Okay, so we have time travel. So this is tough. Okay, we're teetering. How are they going to do that? Okay, I wonder how far back they're going. It doesn't say. A new character is revealed to be the daughter of Trini, the Yellow Ranger who was killed by Rita. And while it's unexplained in the trailer, footage of the Green Ranger also implies that there may be some form of tribute to the late Jason David Frank, who died last year. I'm just so excited. Come on. Like, we are doing it. We're having them suit up. Because there have been, almost said franchise, there have been seasons where some of the Rangers come back. There have been seasons where some of the Rangers come back for like one episode, come back as a mentor, a mention, things like that. But to see them actually get in the suit, get into their original suit and not some other suit is just, I have goosebumps for it. Thanks for watching this with me, and I hope to have more content related to Power Rangers coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a more phenomenal day.